Dead End Sports 365, the place where sports opinions collide. I am Kenneth B. Inge, bringing you today's installment of Dead End Sports. A video a day. We're aiming to do 365 videos every single day for you guys. And today, I would like to talk about the drama that took place over the weekend. I guess it was the weekend between Stephen A. Smith, Mama Durant, and Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant took issue with Stephen A. Smith pointing out or saying that Kevin Durant's legacy will look different if he doesn't win a title. So here are his words. They are, if these brothers, the Brooklyn Nets, do not win a championship, KD is on the verge of being recognized more so for the guy that left Steph Curry to go with Kyrie Irving than he is for the 2 chips and 2 finals MVP. That's what he said. Stephen A. Smith. Mama Durant replied and said, you at it again with your limited thinking, negative narrative baiting comments. When will you show up better? More importantly, when will you grow tired of this foolishness? In which Stephen A. Smith replied, yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. KD, of course, came back with his own stuff. And he had the following to say to, of course, Kevin Durant. And it was basically about him pushing an agenda. So let's see if we can find the tweet. Here we go. Kevin Durant says, Steve, since you decided to use ESPN to push your personal agendas, I'm sure your minions will run with this story for you. But if you believe this is what my career is defined by, then you're just a flat-out hater. It's going to be hard to box the God in. Those are the words of Kevin Durant. To which Stephen A. Smith replied, okay. It was very long because, you know, Stephen A. Smith long-winded. I know I talk a lot, but Stephen A. Smith can get a little winded too. But I'm not going to read all of this. You guys can go to his Twitter to read it. But he said, okay, stop the BS. Religiously, I've been on the record calling you the best in the world. This is not about your game, and you know it. We all know you're great, and you're a champion. We will celebrate that forever when you're done playing. But right now, you are playing. Chapters are still being written. You're measured by what's taking place in the moment. And with all the stuff that's going on with Kyrie, if y'all don't win, but Steph does, the narrative in a lot of folks' eyes is that you left Steph to join him in Brooklyn. Period. I don't wish it. I'm not rooting for it. I'm just calling it like I see it, and also based on what we've seen folks do for years. Then he went on to say, you don't get to control the narrative. It is what it is. He didn't mean any disrespect, and he knows it. He just pointed out that he has to win or else, blah, 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 blah. All right, y'all. Here's the thing. Sometimes I think that these people tend to think that because you say something positive about somebody, that covers up the bullshit that you said after the positive shit. I think people really think that. So I think that Stephen A. is a little bit misguided by thinking that him saying that, oh, I think Kevin Durant is the best in the world, and KD is, you know, in my opinion, he's great. We know he's great, and all this other good stuff, and blah, 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 blah. No. KD don't give a damn about any of that shit. The only thing Kevin Durant is concerned about is the agenda that he feels that Stephen A. is putting out there in the world. That's it. He don't give a damn if you call him great. He don't give a damn if you say he's better than Kevin Durant. I mean, not Kevin Durant, goddamn. LeBron, MJ, he don't give a damn about any of that shit. All he cares about is the fact that you are trying to spin and push a narrative, period. about him and his chapters and stories and all this other stuff. That's what he cares about. You can say he's great all you want to, but the fact of the matter is, Stephen A., is that you are putting out here this idea that you're planting the seed. Look, I am one of those people that will probably say those things because I have been on the record of looking and evaluating his career that way. I'm not flip-flopping, and I damn sure well ain't hiding behind what somebody else gonna say. This is me. This is what I will say and think. Stephen A., don't try to hide behind what somebody else is gonna say or this narrative that they're gonna push. What about you? What do you say? And how are you going to defend that? It's one thing to say, this is what people are gonna say, but how about you follow that up with some type of retort of how you will push back against the narrative? You have a chance to do that, and maybe Kevin Durant won't be so afraid. But the thing, I mean, not afraid, but upset. But the thing about it is that I see this happening a lot. These media pundits go on here and they always try to preface their comments by, man, you know, I love me some LeBron, or I love that. You know, I do it too. I try not to do it because sometimes people misunderstand the words and take criticisms as hate or you don't like a guy, when in actuality, you're just pointing out a moment that you may not think they did their best. That's it. So if a person is having a great game and, you know, he makes this one mistake, hey, this is one mistake. It don't take away from the great game. It don't take away from this person's greatness. You're just highlighting a moment. You're just criticizing a specific moment. You don't have to dress it up. You don't have to do all the other stuff. But people feel the need to do it. So when KD claps back at him, his defense that he runs to is that, you know, I've always said that you're great. Stop the BS. Kevin Durant don't give a fuck about that shit. He cares about what he feels is an agenda. And that, I believe, is what needed to be addressed. Because if he cared about all that, then maybe he wouldn't have said anything. But at the end of the day, you know, you can't get on the defensive and saying that you're calling him great and all this other stuff. It's not going to take away from the fact. So I think that when you see these things happening, man, Stephen A., I just think that, man, hey, man, just say what you feel. You clearly don't have a problem with that. I don't know why you trying to walk a fine line with this one. Speak your mind, bro, as you always do. You know I love you, Stephen A. Smith. You know I think you're one of the best pundits in the world, man. You know I think you have one of the top shows in the world. You carried on and dominating on sports TV. You work hard. You plugged in. You break a lot of news. You're like one of the best out there, Stephen A. Smith. But man, I think you're in the wrong here, bro. I think you're in the wrong here, but you don't give a damn what I think. You may not even see this video. So what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about this beef between Mama Durant, KD, and Stephen A. Smith? Let us know in the comment section. I'm out. Make sure you guys tune in 9:00 p.m. tonight. Dead in Sports. We are talking about the Super Bowl, and the trades are happening in the NBA. So I don't know how much we'll get into that tonight, but hopefully we'll have a Thursday show where we can actually get into all of that. So catch you guys tonight at 9 p.m. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and all that good stuff. And until then, I'm out. Peace.